Hello everyone and welcome to my GH Metru official channel. Sonny threatens Ava after Jason's lawyer rescues Sasha from car accident guilt. According to General Hospital previews for Friday, February 14th, Jason Morgan receives legal assistance, while Sasha Gilmore Corbin will cope with some guilt over the automobile catastrophe. Here is what viewers can expect from Friday's GH episode, as Sonny Corinthos will also pose a threat to Ava Jerome. First, Brooklyn Quartermain will be upset with Maxie Jones and question whether she would always stand up for Lulu Spencer. It will give Brooklyn the impression that whenever there is a disagreement, Maxie always sides with Lulu. Lulu will stop by Charlie's pub in the meanwhile and hope that her visit is acceptable. While Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell are still stranded on the hospital roof, Christina Corinthos Davis will have a catch-up session with Christina. Molly recently told Cody that she had obtained documents she wasn't permitted to have by exploiting her job at the DA's office. Molly may claim that she must take all necessary steps to secure justice for Sam McCall, but Cody will question what precisely she believes she can do that the police cannot. Jason may use a lawyer because Anna Devane at the PCPD recently arrested him for publicly threatening Cyrus Renault. Jason usually turns to Diane Miller, but it appears that Alexis Davis will save him this time. Since Alexis is Diane's partner, she might explain to Anna that she is there to assist with Jason's case before having a private conversation with him. Alexis will then get the opportunity to discuss the entire Cyrus scenario and emphasize how crucial it is that Danny Morgan stay out of this. Jason will be persuaded by Alexis that she wants her face to be the last one Cyrus sees. Will Alexis ultimately control her vindictive tendencies, or will she really go so far as to kill Cyrus herself? In terms of custody, Sonny will present Ava with an offer and hope she accepts. Ava must make the ultimate decision, even though Rick Hurst, isn't entirely sure she should accept it. Sonny will warn that Ava will either lose in court or deal with this now. Ava might be persuaded to accept Sonny's suggestion if he predicts that they would win if they appear before a court. Since Christina is going to lose it later, it appears that she will be informed of Sonny's offer and be incensed at his compromise with Ava. Sasha will keep Mavis the dog at GH as she battles her guilt for her involvement in Elaine Smith's accident. Elaine ran after the dog and apparently got struck by a car when Sasha purposefully released Mavis off the leash. Since Sasha simply intended to divert Elaine's attention and score her PI notebook, she will feel awful. Sasha will seem worried and murmur that she's sorry while she waits for information on Elaine's condition. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sasha will wish for the best, so tune in to hear what Elaine's physicians have to say. Molly and Cody's rooftop disaster, Jason arrested. According to Thursday, February 13th General Hospital teasers, Jason Morgan was taken into custody after Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell had a rooftop incident. Let's discuss the entire Thursday GH action since Sasha Gilmore Corbin's trick also backfired. Elaine Smith talked to Sasha outside of Bobby's after Mavis the dog came up to her. Elaine persuaded Sasha to acknowledge that her due date was July 23rd after describing how Mavis was attracted to expectant mothers. Before joining Felicia Scorpio and sharing the Mavis story, Sasha had a pleasant conversation with Elaine. Felicia revealed that she was acquainted with Mavis's owner, Elaine, a private investigator who utilized her puppy as a diversion. Sasha called the PI's office to find out where Elaine was after Felicia indicated that she was old school and stored all of her information in a small notepad. When Elaine brought up Sasha's pregnancy to Martin Gray at the park, he thought Jason was the biological father. Nevertheless, Elaine believed that Sasha must be privy to all the gossip while working as the Quartermain cook and that she might be useful in gaining influence for Michael Corinthos. Sasha later went looking for Elaine and acted as though they were meeting for the first time. Sasha purposefully let Mavis off the leash when Elaine answered Martin's phone call. As Sasha took her small PI notepad from her purse, Elaine was compelled to chase after Mavis. Sasha apparently heard Elaine being struck by a car, so she was horrified when Elaine's dog pursuit came to an end. After Jason's session with the cardiologist, Sonny Corinthos provided him with updates at Bobby's. Sonny understood he needed to minimize stress because he was postponing his heart surgery until he could fit the recuperation period into his schedule. Jason was arrested after being reprimanded by Anna Devane for openly threatening Cyrus Renault after being called to the PCPD. Christina Corinthos Davis told Alexis Davis in her office that before Jason stepped in, Danny Morgan had confronted Cyrus. Dante Falconeri joined Christina and Alexis after Anna kicked him out of the police station and reminded him once more to get off the probe. After hearing it from a reliable buddy, Dante acknowledged that there was some merit to Cyrus being the PCPD's top suspect. Dante also acknowledged that Danny overheard him. Now that Jason thought Cyrus was to blame, Christina predicted that she would be shocked if he stayed for a week. In the end, Alexis concluded that she had to speak with Jason. Harrison Chase acknowledged to Anna that he had violated protocol by informing Dante that Cyrus was being investigated. Before questioning Elizabeth Baldwin about Jason threatening Cyrus at Charlie's pub, Chase received a stern reprimand from Anna. Even though Chase was clearly skeptical, Liz stepped in for Jason and said she didn't hear anything. Nina Reeves claimed that while in Ava's apartment, she nearly told Willow Corinthos about her liaisons with Drew Quartermaine. But Willow began to express all the things Nina had wished to hear, including how she couldn't accomplish any of this without her mother. Ava realized that at this moment, Willow needed her mother more than the truth. Ava almost revealed her involvement with Rick Lansing to Nina when he arrived. Nina left them to talk about the custody drama after Rick interrupted Ava before she could say anything further. Rick said that this was done to safeguard her case and his capacity to represent her when Ava privately questioned whether he was ashamed of their romance. Nina took a seat at Sonny's table at Bobby's while Rick and Ava planned. Nina emphasized the value of acting in Wiley and Amelia Corinthos' best interests, even though Sonny knew that everyone she was close to was against him. When Sonny began beating on the door at Ava's house, she was kissing Rick passionately. Cody tried to apologize to Molly for his earlier behavior after she had scored some paperwork at the nurse's desk. Molly was eager to get out, but Cody persisted in urging her to stay and listen to him. In the end, Cody followed Molly to the roof, where he left them locked and opened the door. Molly initially blamed Cody, but she later acknowledged that since she let the door to close first, she would have been stuck anyhow. Molly also admitted to utilizing her position with the ADA to obtain records that she was not authorized to have, implying that this was the reason she was concealing. According to General Hospital spoilers, Cody and Molly may be on the verge of a true romance, so keep an eye out for any significant romantic developments. Will Drew and Willow be doomed by Jason's devotion to the Quartermaines on General Hospital? According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan has adapted to life at the Quartermaine house pretty well. It appears that he feels at ease there and has managed to keep his risky work life apart from his home life with Danny Morgan. When his twin brother moved in, Drew Quartermaine was not happy, and he still has every reason to be concerned that Jason living in the mansion would cause him problems. Drew's secret tryst with Nina Reeves must remain a secret if he hopes to maintain his aspirational relationship with Willow Corinthos. Everything comes full circle. Regretfully for Drew, there are rumors that Tracy and Ned Quartermaine would soon approach Jason, who has been a new ally since he promised Sonny Corinthos that he wouldn't oppose Monica Quartermaine and remove Sonny's grandchildren from the compound. Will Drew and Willow's romance come to an end as a result of Tracy and Ned's newfound admiration for Jason? When Jason apologized to Sonny, viewers were just as shocked as Tracy was. He made it clear that even though he understood the seriousness of his choice and what it meant for Michael Corinthos' family, he was still unable to remove Wiley and Amelia Corinthos from Monica. Jason appeared to be persuaded to comply by Tracy's request that he pick his biological family above the mob leader he worked for, who was viewed as a sibling from a different mother. Now, Tracy could think he's reliable enough to do the exact what she hopes she'd persuade Sonny to do, eliminate Drew. Additionally, Ned has recently shown his support for Jason as well. Are Ned and Tracy playing their quasi-relative, or do they genuinely wish to put their differences behind them? Say that this is war. Jason is currently unaware that Drew had an affair with Nina, but Tracy might break the confidentiality if she believes it will help her get more from the law-abiding mob enforcer with a kind heart. Ned and Tracy would have more authority over ELQ now that Drew was out of the way. Furthermore, they would be able to regain control of the family business and ensure that they never lost it again if Michael were on their side, even though he is currently out of commission. Will Jason, however, fall for Tracy's ruse to expose the truth in order to use him as a pawn in her scheme to harm Drew? Maybe he'll pursue Drew on his own initiative, much like he did after finding out that Drew had an affair with Willow. Or perhaps not. Jason is not a chump even though he may have given Tracy everything she requested, even going against Sonny to do so. Even though he will probably see through this ruse, he will still support Ned and Tracy. Willow's suspicions feed the drama between Jason and Sasha baby. According to General Hospital teasers, Sasha Corbin is frantically trying to hide the identity of her unborn child's father. Since Michael Corinthos is the father, Sasha wants to make sure she doesn't interfere with his plans for child custody. She also doesn't want the child to grow up in a poisonous household like the Quartermains, or become a target of the mob because she is a Corinthos. Due to Cody Bell's ranting, there are allegations that Jason Morgan is the father, and it appears that the soap opera is promoting yet another Jason/fake daddy plot. However, Sasha might easily correct the record by verifying that her baby's father is not Jason while leaving the identity of the father unclear. Why isn't she, then? The Intuition of Women by Willow Tate Corinthos. Sasha has yet to refute the allegations that Jason is the father of her child, for an odd reason. This seems to imply that the two will choose to keep up this farce for whatever reason. However, what if Willow Tate Corinthos is the cause of this? One intriguing aspect of the Tuesday, February 4th episode, amidst all the turmoil and mayhem, was Willow mentioning how far she and Sasha have drifted away since her marriage to Michael ended. When Willow learns how far along the expecting mother is, will she have an epiphany as she continues to wonder why Sasha is #Team Michael? Sasha was Willow's best friend, after all, and she snapped when the Milo marriage's infamous drama hit the fan. Willow's anger at Sasha for telling Cody about her kiss with Drew didn't help either. Willow might reach an intriguing conclusion, though, if she remembers Michael's frantic desire to speak with Sasha rather than his wife while he was in the hospital recuperating from third-degree burns. Willow's charge makes Sasha tell lies. If Sasha keeps her baby's father a secret, would Willow be able to figure it out? She might understand that the woman is keeping quiet in order to keep Michael safe. Would Willow therefore claim that Sasha is the mother of Michael's child? Sasha would obviously deny this because Willow is unable of proving anything, but could it set off Ms. Corbin to devise a scheme in which she and Jason reveal to the world that he is the father of her child? Jason has done this previously, so it goes without saying that he would comply with this if it were done to help Michael. In addition, Jason is Sasha's baby's family, and he would do whatever in his power to keep the child safe, secure, and well cared for. Mother's rage, unanswered questions, and frozen in time. Friday, February 14th. General Hospital spoilers and updates hint to a mother's rage, lingering questions, and time travel. Alexis Davis expresses her rage, Cody Bell and Molly Lansing Davis appear to be stuck in a time warp, and Brooke Lynn Chase has persistent questions. Persistently asking questions. Brooke Lynn is pretty aggressive in her speech and has some persistent questions for Maxie Jones from Deception Cosmetics. She wants to know if Maxie will always stand up for Lulu Spencer. What Lulu did now that Brooke Lynn or someone else disagrees with is a legitimate question. The plan for Lulu to work as Brooke Lynn's assistant appears to have failed from the beginning. Maxie seems to continually filling in for Brooke Lynn, who apparently has grievances about Lulu's employment there. I'm just dropping in. At Charlie's pub, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, is behind the bar, presumably taking inventory of the liquor, when Lulu interrupts her because she has some papers. When she and Dante Falconeri were still married, Christina was her sister-in-law. Lulu tells a shocked Christina that she hopes it's okay if she stops by. Lucky Spencer, her brother, works as a bartender there now. Given that spoilers hint that Christina will be furious, it sounds like they might argue. Time frozen. Since Cody and Molly can't persuade anyone to let them back inside the hospital, they might as well be trapped in time, stranded outside on a roof. Molly had told Cody that she didn't want to get caught and that she had obtained documents from the DA's office that she wasn't supposed to have. It's clear that Molly is working to solve the murder of Sam McCall, and Cody wants to know what specifically she believes she can do that the police are unable to achieve. But if they both freeze to death up on that roof, then all of that won't matter. Ironically, no one has seemed to notice a clear hint: the camera isn't working, which is how the murderer enters and exits the hospital. Adoption of a dog without intention? Sasha Corbin tries to console Elaine Smith's adorable little puppy, Mavis, while holding her in another area of the hospital. In order to distract herself and check what Elaine had in her notepad in her pocketbook, she would release her from her leash. After receiving a call from Martin Gray, Elaine hurried to pick up Mavis and was struck by a car. Sasha constantly apologizing to Mavis for everything. Will Elaine be able to make it, or will Sasha adopt a puppy without intending to? Mom's fury. Alexis is at the PCPD, where Jason Morgan was been taken into custody for making death threats against Cyrus Renaud. However, Alexis expresses her rage to Jason, and it's clear that she's referring to Cyrus. Dante Falconeri has just informed her that Cyrus is a prime suspect in the killings of Sam, Dex Heller, and another patient. From Cyrus's perspective, it appears that Alexis is seeking lethal retribution. Is she requesting a hit from Jason? She confronts Jason and expresses her desire for her face to be the last one Cyrus sees. Jason appears worried about what she might be hinting at. An offer is made to Ava Jerome. Sonny Corinthos stopped by Ava Jerome's new apartment to talk about business, specifically who would gain custody of Avery Jerome Corinthos. Sonny threatens to lose in court if she doesn't take care of it right away. They both want their daughter to themselves, and joint custody isn't working anymore. Given that Ava was involved in Christina's tragedy, it does appear that there is too much to try to return to their prior arrangement. Since the bombing of Sonny's penthouse hasn't been investigated, Ava may be correct when she says that living with him is too risky for Avery. Sasha's suffering, Brooke Lynn's rage, Alexis' retaliation, and Sonny's ultimatum. The Friday, February 14, 2025, General Hospital spoilers are here. Fans can anticipate a reveal from Molly Lansing Davis in tomorrow's show. An offer is made to Ava Jerome. Additionally, Jason Morgan hears Alexis Davis's appeal. Find out what will happen in the upcoming episode of the ABC soap opera by reading on. Ava Jerome's fortuitous day. Supporters can anticipate that Ava will get lucky in tomorrow's show. Natalia Ramirez advised Sonny to reach an agreement with Ava. There are numerous activities going on in Sonny's life. In order to avoid a legal dispute, Sonny acknowledged that Ava is a decent mother to Avery Corinthos. Anticipate the meeting of Sonny and Ava. Sonny attempts to make Ava an offer. Sonny warns Ava that if she doesn't agree right away, she would lose in court. Given Ava's financial difficulties, it appears that today could be her fortunate day. Reservations of Rick Lansing. This may possibly have something to do with Rick Lansing's, Rick Hurst, misgivings. Naturally, Rick might also be concerned about Elizabeth Liz Baldwin facing Cyrus Renaud. The fury of Christina Corinthos Davis. Christina will be furious, according to General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 14, 2025. This probably has to do with Sonny making Ava an offer. Christina may become angry if Sonny gives Ava any custody or visitation rights. In the same way that she lost her own child, Christina was certain that Ava would lose Avery. The murder mystery of Cyrus Renaud. The soap opera appears to be preparing for a murder mystery. Jason Morgan is threatening the public, and the number of people looking into Cyrus is growing. Jason may be the initial suspect when Cyrus dies, but there will likely be a number of others. Alexis informs Jason that her face is the last one she wants Cyrus to see. Molly is asked by Cody Bell what she can accomplish that the police cannot. Sasha Gilmore Corbin apologizes for all of this while holding a dog. Sasha did into the private investigator's suitcase, but she never meant for her to suffer any harm. Sasha's troubles look to be getting out of hand once more. Lulu Spencer also pays Christina a visit. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, meantime, is tired of Maxie Jones standing up for Willow Tate Corinthos.